You're the sky that I fell through, and I remember the view whenever I'm home.
I'm Ruth, and this is my story. I grew up in a very blessed family with parents who love the Lord and who taught me all about Jesus from a very young age. My dad was a minister and my parents were involved in mission work. And when I was about 4, it was probably when I gave my life to the Lord. I put my trust in Jesus. And as I continued to grow up, I began to develop a righteous pride due to my circumstances and about my relationship with God. I began to rely on who my family was and the status, I guess, they had in the Christian society. When I was 19, I went on a mission trip to Cambodia. And one thing I saw in the orphanage was that these orphans were orphans because of what had happened in society. I began to reflect back to my friends in Australia, and in similar ways they were, I guess, products of what had happened in our society, and therefore the choices that they were making were starting to define who they were. And then I began to reflect on myself, and I had become to define myself due to my circumstances and my society, my family. But the amazing thing about Jesus is that does not define us. Your society, your environment doesn't define who you are.
Your sighs harmonize with mine unmistakably.
I wasn't saved because of my parents. I wasn't saved because of who they were or their faith. I had to come back to Jesus and the cross and place all my trust in Him. And coming to that realization again, and it's something that I have to remind myself about every day, is such a freeing thing. I am now free. I'm now free from having to work my way to God, because that doesn't work. I just want to encourage any of you, no matter what your past, no matter what your circumstances, Jesus calls all people to trust in Him. It does mean surrendering, and it means putting complete faith in what He did on the cross.
Risk it all, 'cause